How's it going, guys? It's Cole here from North Coast Constrictors in Belito, South Africa. This is just a wing it video, a Saturday night YouTube wing it video. Welcome to the channel. Glad to have you if you're watching. This is a beautiful adult female runway. Guys, I know you're probably looking at her and thinking that this is a highway. She's not. She's a runway. And what makes her a runway is that she is a visual flare gravel. Okay, all right. A highway is a visual gravel yellow belly. Okay, so this is a visual flare gravel, and that makes runway. And gravel yellow belly makes highway, and asphalt gravel makes freeway. Okay, so this is a runway because she is a visual flare gravel. Now, I'm busy pairing up to this amazing boy here. I've just put him in, so they haven't locked up. I'm actually busy putting them in together now. Okay. Now you will look at this and go, oh, that's a blue-eyed leucistic. Incorrect, guys. This is not a blue-eyed leucistic. Believe it or not, this is a black-eyed leucistic. Yes, this here is an ivory genetic stripe. You can't see the genetic stripe because he's an ivory. Ivory is a super yellow belly. A super yellow belly is an incomplete dominant gene. So when it comes out in the super form, it makes an all-white snake. So he's also a visual genetic stripe, but you can't see the genetic stripe, but because he's an ivory, he got the super form of the yellow belly, and it's hiding the genetic stripe dorsal. But he is a genetic stripe, but he's an ivory super yellow belly. So what I'm doing now is I'm pairing this super yellow belly to a runway, which is a gravel flare, which is perfect because now I've got yellow belly to gravel to flare. So I'm going to get an incredibly interesting combination of hatchlings from this pairing here. I do believe that this is one of two runways in the world. Okay, I bought her from a breeder who made two of them. There was a bit of debate. He did tell me that from other breeders saying, no, it's a highway. But a highway, guys, is a gravel flare. Is a gravel, a yellow belly gravel. Okay, that's a highway. A gravel yellow belly, you can't change it. Okay, and a freeway is an asphalt gravel. So flare is its own gene. Yellow belly, gravel, and flare are very, very, very similar. In fact, you can't tell them apart. Okay, there's not many people that can. So what happens when you get a visual asphalt yellow belly? You get a highway. What happens if you get a visual asphalt gravel? You get a freeway. And what happens if you get a visual gravel yellow belly? You get a highway. So what happens if you get a visual flare gravel? And that's what happened to my mate. He took a flare and he got a visual, and they look very similar to it. So he called it a runway, but he made a pastel runway and he kept it. And then he made one without pastel, and I got it. Now I'm breeding her to a super yellow belly genetic stripe. So everything that comes out of there is going to be either highway, runway, yellow belly, and 100% hit gravel, yellow belly, and everything will be 100% hit genetic stripe. Now let me show you what a yellow belly genetic stripe looks like. So this is what he would look like if he wasn't the super form. Okay, so this girl is a single gene yellow belly visual genetic stripe. Look how different they are. Okay, All right. So she's a yellow belly, genetic stripe, stunning snake. You move her away. But if she was the super form, she would look exactly like that boy then. Be a black-eyed leucistic, be completely white, and you would not be able to see. She'd be brown like this, brown tan, and you would not be able to see this toffee-colored dorsal stripe down her. And obviously the yellow belly you can see coming clearly out there, those high white sides that come up like that. That's your yellow belly. Okay. So, and she is currently pairing up to a really high-end desert ghost. I've got two of these females. This is a yellow belly genetic stripe, and this is a pastel yellow belly genetic stripe. How hot is this snake? Now, guys, a lot of people are saying pastel. Look at what pastel does to yellow belly genetic stripe, guys. Look what it does. This is off the charts hot. This is ridiculous. How beautiful it is. And that's because it's got the pastel gene in it. Okay, pastel is just made for some genes. And I believe it's made to go. Our desert ghosts and pastel is an absolute given. I've got. But I have now discovered that pastel mixed with genetic stripe and yellow belly, you get that. And that is wicked. And that is her sister. And she is currently pairing up to a both of them are both pairing up to a pastel, spot nose, pinstripe, desert ghost, 100% head hypo, 50% pos head cryptic. I'm working on the double recessive desert ghost genetic stripe. But not just plain. They will have yellow belly in them. They will have pastel in them. And yeah, pastel and yellow belly and 100% hit genetic stripe, 100% hit desert ghost. That's one of the projects I'm working on. I wanted to pull out this beautiful black pastel albino for you guys. I did try and lock her up this weekend. She wasn't having any of it. She's still acclimatizing. It's not that she's not ready. She's of weight. She's of size. And what I did is, her being a black pastel albino, I put in a super inchy candy with her. Because if you pair candy and albino, you can get candinos. And the goal was to get black pastel candinos out of this. But alas, they were not interested in each other, and I'm not going to force it on them. So I'll just leave it at that. Now we've got the exact snake here, black pastel albino, but this one has got spider in it. She's a little bit of a whoopee one, okay? But this is the identical snake with spider. She's a female, but she's a little small, but I think she's off the charts beautiful. Easy, sweetheart. She's off the charts beautiful. Cameras, photographs, YouTube, really. She's quite hard to handle. You just get some snakes like that. They just don't like to be held. She's one of them. She hates being held. I think that what the spider is doing in this snake is absolutely beautiful. The spider combined with the black pastel. I mean, that is just really great. And then let's have a look here. I've got this beautiful girl here who's really giving me a hard time at the moment. This is one of my prize projects, guys. This is a butter leopard clown female. I mean, you can see her. She's stunning. She's amazing. And I'm busy trying to pair her up right now to a fire blade clown, which I suspect to have the lace gene. And they won't lock. They won't lock for love or money. He's locked with other females in the collection, but this girl here is not putting out. She's not allowing him to lock. It is quite frustrating, to be honest, because it's like a flagship project. Especially, I know he's got lace in him because I produced hatchlings with him last year with other clowns and 100% head clowns. The thing is, I've called them Dinker projects because until I've produced a visual lace, super lace, which is called a white lace. I can't really claim I can't really claim to have lace, and right now it's hypothetical. But the thing is, we've looked at the snakes. I don't want to go on and on about this lace project. I think most of you guys are sick about hearing it now. But it's I'm going to be producing. I've kept all those snakes that I produced from that male. He's inside here now. He's busy pairing up. Hopefully, he's going to lock with this female. Pastel 100% head clown. He locked with her last year. I got the most incredible hatchlings from him last year, which was the clutch that where we discovered that we had the lace gene. So he's in here now, and I'm really trying to get him to pair with her because she's a visual clown and she's butter and leopard. And he's fire and blade and lace. And can you imagine that combination? If he hits all the genes, that would be just like mind blowing. And she's just a pastel 100% head clown. So you've got less odds of getting visuals. You still got good odds, but they're not like a clown to clown will give you clown. So guys, that's it. 12 minutes. I think that's it. I'm gonna end off here. I just wanted to have a quick shout out to you guys, to everybody that's following my channel and supporting North Coast Constrictors. I want to give a shout out to some new clients of mine, Declan, Hahn. I hope to have good long-standing relationships with you guys. The snakes that you've bought from me now recently are absolute winners. You will not be disappointed. And yeah, guys, this season we are going to be producing. There obviously are pairings here in my collection which I keep to myself until I hatch out their hatchlings. It's the ones which are kind of quite common, that you lock up where you know what you're going to get and whatever you can show. But I'm working on a couple of like mad scientist projects at the moment, which are like, whether other guys haven't done them or they don't think it'll work or whatever. I look at a snake and I'm still like only 3 years into ball python breeding. So maybe my curiosity gets the better of me. That's probably why my snake room looks like it does. You can't even see half the racks inside here. So I'm working on some projects that if they come out, I will be making some YouTube videos showing you hatchlings that are going to be blowing your socks off in about 6 months time, 7 months time, depending. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this channel, and if you like what you see, I know this was quite a boring one, nothing spectacular, just showing you a few of my snakes. I've got 400 plus minus snakes in here, but a good 400. I could do a 3-hour YouTube video and just pull out each snake and show you and talk to you about it, but YouTube kind of likes videos between 5 and 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes. That's about it. So I'm trying to keep my algorithms right. I think what will help this channel to grow, because guys, I'm sitting on just over 800 subscribers. I'm trying to get as many as possible. I don't know. I mean, YouTube, I don't think I'm ever going to make any money off YouTube, to be honest. But I would like to get more followers. Or subscribers. And I think with the algorithms, I got to keep my videos a little bit shorter. It's as simple as that. I would love to talk to you for hours. If you had to come and have a cup of coffee at my house, or at my facility, and we had to talk snakes. We would talk for hours, and I would be pulling snakes out and showing you and telling you, I want to do that with that snake, and when those hatchlings are born, I'm going to do that with that. Of course, it's a difficult time in the ball python or the reptile industry as a whole. But guys, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. I just want to give an end of this video on a positive note for all you aspiring ball python breeders, as well as all you established ball python breeders. Hold fast, boys. Hold fast. And girls, ladies and gentlemen, hold fast. It will turn. Give it a year or two. Hold on to what you got. You know, if you can't look after your snakes and care for them correctly, and it's safer and better for them to be rehomed and sold to breeders and other people that can take care of them, then that's what you do. And it's very sad, but you have to take the best interest of your snake at heart. Okay, I'm fortunate enough where I can hold on to my snakes. I breed my own rodents, so my food bill's not too hectic. Just the rodent feeding bill's a bit hectic, and obviously it's very time consuming to have to go through and clean and look after all these snakes, clean the tubs, change the water. I do everything on my own. My girlfriend does the rodents, which is a massive help, but as far as the snakes go, I do all the snakes. And it's very difficult to do that and keep your chin up when you're not really selling snakes. Now, I've managed to sell a couple of snakes this season. I have let some snakes go that I didn't want to sell. But I've got to be clever about the snakes because I'm like a bit of a hoarder when it comes to snakes. I didn't sell snakes because I had to sell them. I sold snakes because I should sell them, because I've got like 7 of them. For example, I've sold this beautiful pod female here. She's a stunner. She's an adult proven breeder. Her new owner is going to be taking delivery of her at the end of the month. She's an absolute stunner, adult proven breeder pod. Normally a snake like this you wouldn't sell. You would hold on to her. But I've got like 7, so I need rack space. And someone else out there deserves a chance to get his hands on a nice, beautiful, big, recessive pod female. Pod's a stunning gene. I love pod. I'll say it again. I've said it many times. Your staple genes: clown, pod, desert ghost, lavender albino, harpo. You can't go wrong with those genes. If you stick with those genes in the recessive side of things, you cannot go wrong. The trick is now, guys, you can't just produce single gene pod, single gene clown, single gene harpos, single gene lavender albinos. You must have other genes added in there. Okay, so that is what is going to get your snakes sold. So for example, they're all locked up now, but let me give you an example quick. Well, no, Exantic pod. Okay, so it's a double recessive. Okay, it takes a long time to make. I'm going to show you this boy here. This is a stunning male. This is a visual double recessive Exantic VPR line. Exantic is, I should have actually put Exantic in there as a staple, because Exantic and pod together is just stunning. Now, this is an adult male. He is a proven breeder. He is busy locking up right now to 200% double het Exantic pod females. Okay. And they produce stunning snakes. Now, his father is 100% double het Exantic pod and was paired to 100% double het Exantic pod females and produced him. Now, last year, I paired that same male up to those same 2 females, and I produced these. Okay, I produced this beautiful male visual Exantic pod. So basically what you've just seen now, but a smaller, this is a yearling. This was one that I hatched out, and I think it was, let's have a look here, February 2023, this male hatched out. And this came from a double het recessive to a double het recessive pairing, 100% double het exantic pod pairing. And I produced two. I produced this one here, which is a male, and I produced this one here, which is a female, and she is an absolute cracker. I mean, wow. Look at that. I mean, that is insane. I mean, even on the tip of her tail, she's got markings all the way down. I just love those saddles. I just absolutely love it. Almost those, no, she's beautiful. And, you know, these snakes, they're from head-to-head pairings. And so if you're on a budget and you can't like afford visual, I mean, they're 25,000 Rand a pop. A visual would be a third of that. 100% double head would be a third of that price, you know, guys. And then obviously we've got this girl here, and I'm going to end off on her. For me, it's very important to have a cleaning gene or more, one or two. This is a pastel exantic pod female. I didn't produce this female. I bought her from a very good friend of mine and another top breeder here in South Africa. His name is Ant McKenzie, and he owns Macmorphs. Now this is a female that will breed for me in 2025, and we're going to be putting other genes in here. We are going to be putting Vanilla Orange Dream. I want to put GHI. I'm concentrating that pod that I pulled out just now, the exantic pod. He just locked up to a GHI 100% het exantic. I've got GHI exantics in my collection. I've got Phantom GHI exantics, and I think GHI in pastel exantic pods are going to look phenomenal. So that's a project that I'm working on. Okay, so this time I really am saying goodbye. I always do that. Guys, from me, Carl at North Coast Constrictors, thank you for watching. And if you haven't done so already, hit that like and subscribe button. Really appreciate it. And you can also get us on Instagram, North Coast Constrictors. See you on the next video, guys. Cheers.